Welcome back to Casual EDH. My name is Chris, and today we're going to do a monthly update as well as a mail time and a little bit of discussion on like what cards I pick up for financial reasons. I'm going to go ahead and put bookmarks down below. If there's any section you don't want to hear about, just go ahead and skip to where you want to go. So first, channel updates. I tried to keep this monthly. It has been a little bit though. I did write in the community section. I don't know how many people saw that. We are running a bit behind. Health issues. That's all I really want to say about that. I'm fine now, but it did put me back a little bit. So I'm going to try and get back into the swing of things. I am going to try and just keep in mind like healthier ways of doing things, as I was kind of putting out too much stuff too quickly. My next long form video is going to be a Henzi toolbox deck. So stay tuned for that. I just have to say I'm very impressed with how the Will Help video has been going. It's actually looking like it's going to be my #1 video on the channel, which is really surprising to me and exciting. So thank you so much if you've watched that. It's been going great. So as far as that goes, that's really all I have for right now. So I do want to talk about cards. This month specifically, I've bought a lot of cards. I had a lot to get caught up on. The first few cards are ones that were for me. The next few are going to be ones for decks, and the last ones are going to be financial pickups. So again, when I do talk about finances, just remember, I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just telling you what I did. If you take financial advice from people from the internet, just assume that you're going to lose all your money in your house and you're going to go live out on the street. Like, don't trust people on the internet. I'm just telling you what I did and why. And if something there is interesting to you, or if you like the idea of how it works, maybe explore it a little bit, but don't just take advice just because I gave it. So, start things off. I got myself a Mythic Domri. I just really like the foiling on these Mythic cards, and this was the least expensive one. I did get his matching emblem. That's all the only reason why I picked those up. That's really nice foiling, though. I picked up a couple of old cards, vintage cards. Headless Horseman and Uncle Istvan. I really like the Arn Headless Horseman. That's the only reason I picked it up. Uncle Istvan. I tried so hard a long time ago to make this card work in decks, and it just kind of doesn't. I just thought it was the ultimate blocker. So I just picked these up for funsies. I think I paid like $6 for the two. Got them from a really nice shop called, I think it's Jean's Magic Store. Jean, like Jean d'Arc. Really well packed. Sometimes you buy something online, you're like, how did they think this card was going to get to me in good condition? Not so with them. Really good job. Class act. Really liked working with them. So these next ones are ones I picked up for decks. Coppercoat Vanguard. Just to give humans the Ward 1, basically. Open the Way. I'm going to put this into a Magus Lucia Kane deck, just to get more out of that X. Sigarda. I'm not really quite sure where I'm going to put her, but I'm going to put her in something. Undercity Upheaval. I'm going to put this into a Skullbriar deck. Undercity Upheaval. I didn't know which art I wanted to go with, and they were super cheap, so I got both. Urborg Scavengers. Again, not quite sure where I'm going to put it, but I'm going to put it somewhere. And Ayara. I picked this up because I have a few Aristocrats decks. I'm still not sure quite where I'm going to put it yet, but I wanted to just have it available just in case. And then I also picked up a Kenris Royal Funeral. Sorry, I actually didn't even take these out of the penny sleeves they came in. This is a Halo foil, which is not showing particularly well, but you can see a little bit there. It's like $5. Again, not something I know exactly what I want to do with, but I am going to do something with it. And I picked up 2 Halo foil Jury, Master of the Reviews. Again, you can't really see the foiling too well in this light, but it is there. They were like $1 a piece, so I just picked up a couple. Again, I play some Aristocrats that have Rakdos in them, so I'm like, I'll get to use them. These next ones are a mixture of I picked up for myself and for speculative purposes. These Magic 30 Eternal Witnesses, I bought 10 of them. They're a unique art, and it's a really nice art. As far as I know, I couldn't find this art anywhere else. If I'm wrong about that, leave a comment and let me know. But so I picked up a bunch of them. I am going to slot quite a few of them in decks. I have like 6 or 7 Eternal Witnesses in decks. I'm going to replace them all with these ones, except maybe one of the Double Masters full art ones. Yeah. I also picked up the same Wood Elves. I picked up 3 of them because I have 3 in decks, so these are going into decks as well. Alright, so on to speculations here. I'm going to start with Kenrith, the Returned King. And Kenrith, the Returned King. I know he's a very popular commander. I don't personally play him, but I figured they were fairly inexpensive, so I figured I might get my money back or just get to trade him later. Nissa's in the wrong pile. Nissa I actually picked up for myself because of her art. So, these ones are a little weird. I picked up the Drannith Ruins because I'm like, I think that these might be used in Commander, and I do think they will. The ability to put the 2+1/+1 counter is great for any +1/+1 counter strategy. I did pick up 1 Halo foil because I'm specifically going to put it into a Pure and Toothy deck, and that Pure and Toothy deck is kind of like my baby. I put just the nicest version of cards I can get my hands on, and when I bought this was $5, and I'm like, it's a little bit more expensive. The other ones were like $1.20, but I'll buy this one for the Pure and Toothy deck because the Pure and Toothy deck deserves a Halo foil, right? I just checked like 2 days ago, and they're like $17 now for the Halo foil, but the other cards are untouched, which I find really weird. Because normally if you see a price spike for like even like a specialty version of the card, you are going to see at least something for the other ones if it's being used. And the Drannith Ruins, the non-Halo foil, are still like $1.20. But this one went from like 5 to 17, so I don't get it. So if anyone wants to let me know below if they know, please let me know. This particular Training Grounds, I did pick up for myself because I like the art. The other 12? Couple etched foils, 5 regular, and 5 foil. I picked up for speculation purposes. You see a $40 card go to like $5, $6. I just decided to pick up a couple. I figure I'll make my money back, and if not, I'll definitely be able to trade them for $6. So I don't think there's any real risk with those ones personally. Again, if you go and get those on my advice, because I suggested that it was a good idea, you're probably going to lose your house, so don't do it. Erixmathes, sorry. I got 1 Halo foil because I do run him as a commander in 1 deck sometimes. The deck is currently pulled apart, but I might rebuild it, so I don't want to get a Halo foil for myself. But again, you're looking at a $6 card, and this one went down to like 50 cents. So I bought a lot of these, because if I were to resell these online with eBay, I have to get at least $3 for them. And I think that they're going to go up to $3 personally. But again, I bought 20 of them at 50 cents. If I lose $10, I lose $10, right? If I'm completely wrong, but I don't think I am here. Filter out. Don't know what I'm going to do with them. I got some etched foils because they're actually the only ones I could buy in any kind of, quote, bulk. They were just being sold out everywhere. So I picked up a few because I figure if they're being sold out everywhere, might as well pick up a few for myself. I don't think they're sold out now. I got these like the day after the set came out. Kangar Bloom. I've talked about Kangar Bloom a couple times on the channel. I think it's a really good card. I got these ones for like $1.50 or something a piece. These are the Step and Complete foils. I didn't have any Step and Complete foil cards, so I just picked a card that I'm like, I'm going to use, and then I'll get that, and then maybe they'll go up in the future, because I think this is a really aggressively costed card for what it does. So I think it'll go up in price in the future. So this is both speculation and because I want a couple for my decks. I got 5 of them. Sazans. So many Sazans. So I got a couple edge foils. Or, sorry, no, these are the Halo foils of the art. It's really hard to see on these ones. Again, the light in here is not the best, so I apologize for that. But those are Halo foils, I promise. A few etched foils. And then the rest of these are just foil showcase. Right up until Luris there. Again, it's something that's been historically expensive. It's been reprinted twice in very quick succession. So it's very inexpensive right now. But the card itself is very strong. And I think just, being reprinted like 4 or 5 months ago and then the reprint now has just drastically dropped it below what's really it's worth. So again, it's just something I expect to go up. And if not, I'll trade them very easily. I mean, people want them, so... I think the bulk of these are going to be Lurises here. Yep, got a few Lurises. Again, I picked these up for 60 cents a piece. It's like, really? That's just crazy, man. We have some Temple of the False Gods. These are the Magic 30 promos. I don't actually run them in any decks right now. I don't think they're terrible. I know some people just really hate them. I don't really hate them. But I was able to get them for like $1, and I'm like, maybe they'll go up, maybe they won't. I don't care. Again, if I lose $4, I lose $4. Not a big deal. Okay, we have Hack On. Okay, so we're going to end with Hack On. So this one, it's because I saw that so this one is a mistake, if anything. I saw they're making the Knights deck, the Zalfir one, the one from March of the Machine. So I'm like, it's a good Knight that hasn't been reprinted in a while. Hack On. And then I found out after I bought them that he came in the precon. So he was reprinted in the same deck that I'm like, I'm going to buy a bunch of these for. I only spent $1 a piece, so again, if I lose $1 a piece, it's whatever. I do think that they'll go up in price again, though, if they're not reprinted again. I think it's just going to take a while. So these ones might be sitting for 2-3 years, but eventually they'll get up to $3 and I'll be able to sell them. So, whatever. But yeah, so it's just a little idea of what I'd pick up and why. A little bit of speculation talk. Again, don't take financial advice from me. If I say, hey, this is a really good card, maybe you should pick it up, don't listen to me, because if you do it, you're just going to lose all your money in your house and everything. That's just assume that with all financial advisors on the internet. There are people who have licenses and get paid for that kind of thing. So listen to them, not me. But I'm just letting you know how I look at things and how I think of things. Because it's always good to get different opinions, right? It's always good to get different viewpoints, kind of mesh them into your own view and kind of go from there. But yeah, that's all I got for you. Just a quick channel update plus some mail time. I like to do it every month when I can. So without further ado, I hope you all have a good day. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you around.